Mm-mm-mm. It must have been worth it, Emmy. It had to be worth it, Emmy. It had to be worth it. I mean, I ain't no Celtics fan, so I mean, one less person out the competition because I was a Nets fan. They took us out. I ain't even that mad. I ain't even that mad for real, but it's not only that. He destroyed his marriage. One of the finest actors, black actors on the planet, Neil Long. How do you fumble that? I would love to know, like, the whole, like, wrap around about it, because it still don't make sense to me. Like, I mean, yeah, NBA is, like, a big thing, but, like, if it was just those two business, how did that get around? But, like, at the end of the day, if you're trying to, like, sneak around with, like, a second partner, that other partner won't hold it. They never do. They'll never hold it. They won't. It's just crazy to me. Like, bro was in the NBA Finals one year. Now, next season, he gonna be sitting on his couch because he couldn't keep in his fucking pants. Yo, that's the thing. Bro was put in the perfect position to make Tatum look like an all-star, even though he's been, what, a two-time all-star? Yeah, two-time all-star. Then had Tatum in the finals. I bet they want to reach ECF this year. I love it. I love it. I hate the Celtics. I love it. 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 And that's going all the way. That's going all the way. That's going all the way. Oh shit! That's going all the way. That's going all the way. That's Stephen A. Smith video though.
Andrews released a statement from Udoka saying, quote, I want to apologize to our players, fans, the entire Celtics organization, and my family for letting them down. I'm sorry for putting the team in this difficult situation, and I
Ain't that difficult situation.
accept the team's decision. Out of respect for everyone involved, I will have no further comment.
Will he get rehired? That was the thing though. Like with Brad Stevens, their main problem was getting past ECF. New coach takes him past the ECF. What was that? His finals gift? What? He went to the finals and he got some free boom boom. Bro, he has Nia Long at him. Crazy.
Jay Williams joining us right now. Jay, thank you so much for being with us. I'll start with you, Stephen A. Do you have a problem with Udoka's suspension?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
I have a huge problem with it. Let me be very, very clear. Ime Udoka was irresponsible. It was selfish. It was thoughtless for him to put himself in this position. And I get that part. Gary Washburn's column in the Boston Globe, he was right on point with what he said about Ime Udoka. We get all of that. I have a bigger issue with the Boston Celtics. And there is a press conference coming up at 11 o'clock, and we will be carrying that live. And I can't wait, Jay, to see what they have to say as it pertains to allowing this to be publicized. Now,
How do you cover this though? How do you cover this? You can't. Even though, what is the reason why it went public? That's the main problem. Even though, you know, NBA always doing some shadiness. So why did this come out?
played in the NBA. You've covered the NBA. I've been covering for professional sports for 30 years. Molly, Jay, let me tell you something. Every single sport, there's people messing around with each other within an organization. Yep.
Not even sports, just jobs.
It happens all the time. Where are the reports about those? I know 3 people that were fired last year in the NBA. I know several people that have lost their jobs in the National Football League and other places over the last few years. We have never had a conversation about a consensual relationship that's become publicized. Why email you dope?
Yeah, but
Nobody's talking about that. But I want the boss.
but that's the thing. If you in one of the $1 million positions, messing with someone at a title like the NBA shouldn't even be a thought in your mind. Like coach, player, GM, even assistant coach. Now, if you like a water boy or something, go crazy, or a janitor or whatever else, go crazy. Well, if you're a player, coach, GM, wherever else I can, owner, that's like something you should not indulge in. I would love to know like more about this, because it's just like, surely it's not just stay. Man, something else had to happen.
What's the Celtics to explain that?
Poor Neil Long.
Because Sham and our very own Adrian Wojnarowski publicized this a couple of days ago. No shade on them. They did their damn job and did it well, by the way. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is that this is stuff that happens. The fact that it's been publicized is a problem for me. It's an HR issue for me. Now, if you email
NBA HR is crazy. NBA HR is crazy.
NBA again, let's call it what it is, okay?
I might just go into HR and the NBA about your 700, 100, or whatever, however much they make paycheck, like issues about that. Like, how do you resolve that?
Understand the situation that he's in. And according to my sources, and Woj can confirm this better than me, he was given a choice. Fired, resign, or take the suspension. My point is this, and I said this yesterday, Jay. Fire him or keep him. One or the other. Why would you keep him but suspend him, allow it to get leaked out what transpired, and so now there's a whole bunch of victims here. And by the way, let's also understand there's female victims here. There was some woman that all over social media and beyond, people were saying it was her. It wasn't even her.
Oh, it wasn't that. So a chick that we seen all over social media, it wasn't her.
Okay, she was put on Front Street. You got people, and a wonderful young lady who's doing a great job in Boston, Amina Smith, spoke out against this publicly on television yesterday in Boston when she was saying, you don't know the facts, we don't know what's going on, and people's names just being thrown out.
Yeah, that's lame.
As to who he was. Excuse me, that didn't happen in a variety of places that I won't name with people who were let go because they engaged in salacious activity within the organization, albeit consensual, okay? And so now people are going to look, well, who is this woman? Was she married? Was she single? What's the situation there? We're going to ask about Ime Udoka and what his personal life is. I'm just simply saying, you fire the individual, okay?
Yeah, that's my thing. I was just saying you fire. You want to put it out to the press, you can. Unknown media. But then to add this crazy topic, and I would love to know who, since it wasn't that chick that was spammed all over social media. And do she look better than Nia Long? Pretty sure she don't.
He violated an organizational policy that we found intolerable. Let people speculate all they want.
And then he read the contract. They would have that in like a contract, wouldn't they? Right? They would have that in a contract.
He could have signed an NDA, moved on, and then he would have had an opportunity to get another job. But by suspending him, so you retain his rights, okay? Even though you're still going to pay him, I'm sure you're going to pay him something. We don't know if you get paid, if he's getting paid his full salary.
Oh.
In his first year, he took them to the finals. That means after this season, he was in a position to get his salary tripled. Well, that's out the window. So you can't go elsewhere because they got your rights. You have to stay there for less than what you were scheduled to earn. What you were going to earn with a contract extension is now put in jeopardy. And all of this because of a consensual relationship that violated organizational policy. You want to fire him, we can't say anything. We understand that in all likelihood, they have cause because clearly you violated organizational policy and you possibly may have lied. So if you got cause, they could fire him. But if you're not going to fire him, keep him. My issue is You got this man's personal business publicized all over the airwaves, all over national, or it's made national news for something that I promise you, no one will refute, is religiously kept in house. That is the problem with this issue. This black man that you got up here, we talking about him on.
I don't want to be that guy, but if it was a white man, they would have just said, this probably wouldn't even have hit the press. And it's making more because he took the Celtics somewhere. Like, if they ain't even make the playoffs or something, they probably would have just swept it under the rug. And then now essentially rumors players wanting to go there. I wouldn't want to go there, everybody fucking each other.
Because you publicize a personal matter where there's a whole bunch of issues personally that have happened in NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, and other sports. We don't hear about their personal business, but we got his stuff blasted on national television. This is the fault of the Boston Celtics and how the Boston. I'm not saying he's absolved. I'm talking about the being publicized. This is the fault of the Boston Celtics.
Shit's crazy. Shoot. Leave a like if you enjoyed.